Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you out to the back porch on this very cool evening again. And we're finally getting rain, y'all. Finally getting some rain. We needed it so badly. Well, tonight I was finishing up another video that's coming tomorrow. And I got to thinking, well, I might as well try to start some cranberry hibiscus plants. Now, I've been stripping the leaves off the plants and making tea, and I'm like going, I've done some research, and apparently they're supposed to be easy to root. We're going to find out. So I'm going to get everything set up and get ready to show you how I go about rooting these cranberry hibiscus cuttings. See you back here in a bit. Okay, this is what I've been working on. These are the tips of the stems that was harvested. Now, this, thank gracious, is the last two stems. I have cleaned 18.9 pounds of hibiscus. Alright, what I'm doing is I'm just stripping the leaves off of them and the stems. Excuse the floor of the porch. It looks like there has been a massive plant massacre out here. I've been harvesting like crazy. Now I'm just taking the leaf tips off of the stem. Now, I'm going to show you something. I got to thinking, these plants, this cranberry hibiscus, has a will to live like I have never seen before. Let's see. You see how that tip is growing? These were harvested late Sunday evening. This is really late Wednesday night. And the tips are still trying to grow. So I figured if they had that much will to live, then I'm going to try to grow them. All right. Now, from what I have seen, you want anywhere from 8 to 12-inch cutting. Now I have a whole lot more cuttings in water over here, and what I'm going to do is trim that end off, stick it in the water until I can get to it, which will be here in just a bit. And I'll show you how I'm going to do the cuttings. But I just wanted to show you, this is what I do, is I take the leaves off of the stem. Even though the leaves are only wilted, they're only wilted, nothing wrong with them. This is going for something else, and I figured why not try to root some. Now, these are warm weather hibiscus. They will, if and when they root, they will have to, where I'm at, have to stay inside the house over winter, because they won't survive the cold weather. But you see what I'm saying? They are trying their best to grow. So, I'm going to give them a chance. They may not root. But I'd rather try and take a chance on failing than not try and never know if it'll work. Okay, I am finally done with all the leaves. This is a different video for tomorrow. So let's get to work on these cuttings. Okay, from what I have read, they should root in just water. But I'm going to give them a little bit of advantage. See, I'm going to try to root as many as I possibly can. Alright, what I'm going to do is get my scissors. Okay, I had to find my scissors. Alright, I have some take rooting hormone, because I'm going to give them just a little extra umph. Alright, I have them in water. I'm going to make a fresh cut, stick that in water. And since this is one of the shorter cuttings, I'm going to put them in this shorter jar. Yes, I put them with the rooting hormone in the jar. I'm hoping to give them a little extra boost to root. Alright, I have a quart jar here for the taller cuttings. I have made cuttings of all sizes. Thick stems, skinny stems, short stems, long stems. I'm praying somebody's going to root. And knowing my luck, a bunch of them's going to root. Alright, what I want to do is cut just below a leaf node. And since this is a shorter one, it's going into the shorter jar. And here's a thicker one here. Okay, I'm going to cut it just below this leaf node, hopefully. And into the rooting hormone. And hopefully that's going to encourage it to grow even more. Now the reason I'm not dipping these is because they're coming out of a cup of water. I'm just hoping that the rooting hormone gives them a little more oomph to want to grow. But I'm telling you, these babies have a will to survive. And of course, the rooting hormone's also going to get into the water and hopefully encourage them to want to throw out roots. But as you can see, each one, I stripped all the leaves off of it. And cleaned up the smaller leaf stems off of them. And like I said, there's no guarantee that they're going to root. But you never know unless you try. I'd rather try and fail than not try at all and never know. And of course, I'm using the purified water that doesn't have the chlorine and fluoride and stuff in it. And you want to try to knock a little bit of the excess off of the cutting. And since I know for a fact that I have more of the taller stems, I have 2 quart jars of water ready to go. And of course, I'm going to try not to bother them too much once I put them in the water. That way, a lot of the rooting hormone stays on the stems. And believe me, y'all, I cut, well, not cut, but picked off a whole lot of hibiscus leaves. And if these will grow or root for me, I'm going to be a happy, happy person. And then I'll get to make other people happy because, yeah, knowing my luck, if all of these take root, there's no way I can grow all these hibiscus plants because they're huge plants. Alrighty, let's do one more. And there's a good chance every leaf node that is in the water will make roots. And like I said, once these roots, since we're towards the end of the growing season, they'll have to be kept inside and warm. And I'm going to get busy because I got a lot of more of them to do. And I'll bring y'all back once I'm done. See y'all after a while. Alright, I got them all done. Way more than I thought. There's 88 cuttings. Is there a chance they won't root? Yes. Is there a chance they will? Yes. And I'd rather try than to sit back and wonder, well, what if? Well, we don't have a whole lot of time anymore for what ifs. So we have to do and we have to try and hopefully they will do. But that's 2 quart jars and a small, like, spaghetti sauce jar of cuttings. Now I'm going to keep it on the water in case it gets really, really nasty. I'll change it. And if you can use rainwater, that's even better. But these are beautiful cranberry hibiscus plants, or potential cranberry hibiscus plants. Beautiful, stunning bush, and I'm looking forward to have them growing all around us. Simple, easy, anybody can do this. All you need is the cuttings, water, and rooting hormone. I'm going to keep an eye on the water, make sure no mold or anything like that starts. If it does, I have to pull the water, pour it out, and start fresh all over again. But yes, you can do this. Making cuttings is not hard to do. You just need the supplies and the gumption to get it done. Very easy, and the payoff is a beautiful, beautiful plant where all the leaves are medicinal as well as just used culinary, period. Hope this encourages you to also try your hand at germinating plants, especially the cranberry hibiscus. I'm fixing to head to the shed after a while to do my final video on it, but I'm not going to rush it because Mother Nature you don't rush. Everyone, take care, stay safe and sound in this crazy world anymore. Continue to stock up your pantry with foods like this that will sustain you for tea, medicines that will heal you, like the cranberry hibiscus is extremely high in vitamin A and C, as well as magnesium, and that's one more. Simple, easy, and yes, you can do it. You just have to believe in yourself, have the jars and the supplies. Everyone, take care. I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and may you each be blessed. Hoot hoot. I'll see you soon.